Hi Celeste, I saw your video and I had a few questions regarding some of the points you made. My first question would be if how much water was produced by the explosion, the Hindenburg explosion, and if so, are there any more uh, examples of hydrogen and oxygen bonds combining to create water?
Okay, so there wasn't any exact information on the amount of water that was created during the actual explosion. I did read that there was a few hundred tons that were created, and that's just because of the size of the explosion itself. And then for other ways that it could be created, there were two American inventors who had created a machine known as the Aquamagic, and what it does is it pulls air directly from its surrounding area, and inside the machine, the air is cooled via like a refrigerated coil. The air then condenses and the water is collected, purified, and released through like a spigot. So the only issue with this is that it costs about $28,000 per unit, but it can produce up to 120 gallons of purified water in 24 hours. So another drawback for it is that the Aquamagic requires 12 gallons of diesel fuel, so that's the only reason they don't really look to pursue any other like ways of developing it because it's not cost efficient for them.
Oh, I see. My second question would be that the L-Cross probe that you mentioned, if its mission was solely to find water on the moon, and if so, did it find water anywhere else on the moon, or just in that in the location that you mentioned?
So the sole purpose of the L-Cross mission was to go to that designated crater because they had already done some exploration there and found that there was water, but they wanted to confirm the presence or absence of it just to be sure. And no, they didn't find it anywhere else because that's where they sent the L-Cross probe.
All right. And my third and final question is, what types of diseases? Because you mentioned that the dirty water here on or contaminated water here on Earth leads to diseases in some 182 million people. And I was just wondering, what are some of the diseases that you can acquire from drinking the water?
So there's actually multiple diseases from drinking unsanitary water. Um, The most common ones are arsenicosis, which is caused by long-term exposure to low concentrations of arsenic in drinking water. Another one's cholera, which is
You mean cholera? It's all right. Keep going.
okay. No, let's
Yeah,
stop.
I'm not gonna. She didn't, wait, want to know why? Because she didn't even put the timer.
I didn't.
She didn't put the
I
timer.
fucked up because I didn't put the timer.
Yes.
The
Tried
one,
telling you.
the
I
one
was like
thing
this.
I
I was like,
needed. I know.
and you're like,
The one. The one, the one thing I forgot was the timer.
Hurry. All right. We almost have
Last try.